Eagles and the Buena Fighting Colts, brought to you by the Buena Film and TV Department. I'm here with my friend, Coach Kevin Lassiter. My name is John Berger. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's an exciting night, the first home game for Buena, so let's see how it goes. What's going on, Coach?
I think this is going to be a good test for the Colts, going up against a very talented team from up north in Gilbert. But the Colts have had a couple battles this season. Coming in, both teams are 2-0. So somebody's leaving out here with a blemish on the record. But we're going to hope that the Colts are the ones that come out on top.
Yeah, and so some of the highlights of the Buena Colts so far, Michael Lujan is 57 yards away from hitting that 2,000-yard mark. Last week, he was running 8 yards per carry. He was all over the place. It was ridiculous. 3 touchdowns. Ricardo Brooks, he was averaging 14 yards per carry. It was awesome. It was just an onslaught of running and running and running. It was so much fun to watch. So tell me about the defense.
So Buena's defense has been a little stingy this year, having good stands at the goal line, especially in week 1 against Cienega. The goal line stand that kept the Colts on top. I'm looking to see the Buena Colts defense step up tonight and continue to be stingy and giving up first downs and giving up touchdowns.
Oh man, it's the bend but don't break defense. They had the best goal line stand. It was ridiculous. It was one of the best things I'd seen. So Cooper Kraus came in and got 4 consecutive tackles on the goal line. It was eye-popping. It was so much fun to watch. TJ Walker came in, got a couple of those tackles. I mean, it was ridiculous how much energy came out that first week. And, Buena Colts ended up winning. All right, in week 2, how did that work out? It was a huge game.
Week 2 was a huge game, and once again, the Colts came out focused and ready to play. And they came out and they played with passion, they played with heart, and again, they just improved on what they started in week 1. So I think it's good to see the team playing in a building blocks kind of style, and I'm looking forward to seeing them do a more improvement tonight.
So this game is brought to you by our proud sponsors, SSVEC, our presenting sponsor, powering our live stream for youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC is powering our community. So right now, we've got Coach is out there, Mayor's out there, and they're doing the coin toss right now. So they're getting that all worked out. But what else should we be looking forward? So, hey, did you see a Heisman Trophy winner tonight?
I did see a Heisman Trophy winner tonight on the visitor sidelines.
Yes, dude.
Coach Ty Detmer coming up with an extensive NCAA and NFL background.
Oh my gosh, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks back in the day. He was so much fun to watch. He was one of the short, accurate throwers from BYU. Just a guy that could hit any throw, and he was a lot of fun to watch in the pros. But that's the thing, is when you're in the pros, you take a lot of damage. Yes. And you've got these 250-pound guys, and that's the small guys. We were talking about that earlier. It was like, you got...
That's the linebackers at 250.
Yeah, that's not a defensive lineman anymore. That's not the upper limit. That is the lower limit of weight. And so you got those guys just flying in, NFL guys. He ended up getting a Heisman Trophy, which is the top awards, individual award for a player in the NCAA football. So congratulations to him. Right now, you can see this is beautiful. They lower the lights for the coin toss.
By the way, this new lighting system is great. I mean, it looks awesome out here.
I know. And look at that far sideline. It's all blue. Oh, man. Actually, both sidelines are blue right now. I guess I'm probably a little bit blue. You guys are a little bit blue back there. We got a bunch of Smurfs out here.
Let's go Big Blue.
Yeah. This is really exciting, though. Game 1, week 3. Buena's. So one of the things that Buena likes to do is they like to average at least 50 points per game. We've been talking to Coach Thomas about that. And the thing is that they average 50 points per game running the ball, not throwing the ball. So that's one of the more ridiculous things. And did you see Jaden Thomas return 2 kicks?
Yes, I did.
Kicks for touchdowns?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my son.
The Colts been carrying the football, having producing so many yards and so much offense this year. Even though they have a very talented thrower of the football, the guys that are carrying the ball are definitely carrying their load.
It's so cool
It looks like ALA won the toss and they're elected to receive.
All right. I honestly prefer to kick going into
I like
games
defense
anyway.
first.
Yeah, you get out there and, you can get a stop, and then you get the ball back at halftime. That's really the trick to it, is scoring before half and then getting
it right back in the third and continue with the momentum, right?
You and I have been playing Madden against each other, I swear. I swear.
And my coach's rule when I played high school specifically was we always going to defer the coin toss.
Yeah,
just
always, always. You and me, man, I'm right there with you.
We win, we defer. We want to choose in the second half. It helps you set that tone.
Absolutely. And you can see it's just an absolutely beautiful night tonight. I mean, not even bugs out right now. I wonder if that has to do with the blue lights or something like that, but it's an absolutely stunning night. We'd like to say thank you to MORSE Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. The kickoff is coming up. ALA is looking to receive.
Kicking the game off right as the sun goes down.
I know. This is like, and I wish you could see from here the people up on this. I wish you could see on the screen what we can see out here. It's just an absolutely beautiful night.
Great
All right.
night for football. Where would you rather be other than
nowhere?
Night under the lights, and the season opener kicks off.
Squig to the 20-yard line. Fielded going left, around the 30, out to the 40, and out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
But they kept them on the far side of the field.
Yep. And the idea behind those squib kicks is that you create enough time to get down and cover the
Get on the ground, get your guys down the field, so you're in position to keep them from breaking anything off.
All right, first down, 10. Buena versus ALA. The Eagles take the field.
Keep it up, I can't hear you.
Coach Young downstairs, PA announcer, also a Cool FM alum. He and I will be on. It is, yep. That means, let's see, mine's on. Could I see the receiver? So let's see. I'm just going to turn it off and on. Deep throw. LA. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Incomplete. Oh, no, the pass was completed.
Should be good now. Yeah.
That's a first down for the Eagles, and they move the ball across midfield. Looks like they're setting up right about the 38.
Man, big ball at the very beginning. Shotgun
trips formation. Was to the left.
Yes, sir.
Just moved the running back in motion.
Throw out to the left side.
And a little bit of a bubble screen, and the referee threw a flag. I think I saw a hold there. That should be coming back. It's might be number 0.
What's up? So it's unplugged you down. You can go ahead and keep talking. I'll go down. Seriously. I'll go down.
Did have a random player.
Pistol. Looking right. Who gets hit? Oh, wow.
That was amazing. The quarterback not the throw off the top, but his receiver paid for it.
Yeah, Cooper Krause in on that hit. And then, oh my Lord, that hit would you, if you you'd be feeling that for 2 days.
Feel that on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh. And you could hear it.
That ball, that hit was definitely heard all over the stadium, but he held on to it. So, a lot of toughness and nice job holding to the ball.
It was that wild, like empty thud sound, like you hear, oh gosh, it's like hitting an empty barrel. Yeah, exactly. Just got slapped. All right, shotgun formation, 2 each side. Out to the run back. Oh, he gets past. He's going.
Running.
Touchdown.
multiple linebackers in blitzing, which is why our quarterback is under pressure.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you are dead on, my man. Good call. So they're big pass rushers on in late situations, late games, or
yes, they'll pass rush. They'll have the front four bring pressure, but they like to send one or a lot of times two linebackers.
It looked like two on that one. That looked like six.
Coming from both ends.
Yeah, what was that? Number 32.
32.
Yeah, he was the one that jumped off sides, but it does give you a show. It shows you that they are ready to run.
Yes.
They're looking to blitz. So what would you do if you got someone blitzing like that?
So what I would do is I would do exactly what Buena is doing, which is they're changing the snap count between plays, trying to take advantage of that defense's aggression by keeping them off balance and keeping them off rhythm.
Snap looking left, throws out to number 2.
Oh, Ricardo didn't see the ball coming, hadn't turned his head around yet. He was open and had a lot of space, and I'm sure if he could have caught it, he would have probably took it to the house.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. But you know, Ricardo, he is such a talented runner, and it's only 3rd down right now, so 3rd and 5. So if I've got someone, I'm thinking a screen. That's my trick.
That's another way to take advantage of an aggressive defense, sending a lot of blitzers. That's a great way to do it. Let's see what the Colts have dialed up.
Looks like they've got 3 down linemen there. Buena in a shotgun formation, trips left, 1 wide receiver to the right side. Looks like they've got a blitzing linebacker
coming right through the middle.
Option
to the right.
Oh, the quarterback gets away.
And it looks like he got the first down.
Beautiful.
Great decision by Caleb to hold on to it and not pitch it, getting just the amount of yards he needed for the first down.
Looking so good right now.
And it worked out in our favor for ALA only having 3 down linemen. The Colts 5 linemen were able to push forward and get him just enough blocking to get him the yards he needed.
Wow, what a fun evening. The band is getting kicked up, ready to rock and roll. All right, it looks like I formation. Lujan is the up fullback. Ricardo Brooks. Oh,
we got some laundry on the field. I think it's going to be a false start against Buena.
Oh, no.
Legal procedure.
Oh, legal procedure.
Against the Colts.
Probably on that formation. They were definitely geared up for a nice, strong inside run, it looked like. Went from knocking on the door of the red zone to still knocking on the door of the red zone.
Yep, Buena is a very good running team, averaging 8.9 yards per carry on the season. It's so ridiculous to be averaging.
It is such a good thing to be able to be getting almost a first down every time you touch the football.
Every time.
It opens up your playbook in ways you couldn't believe.
Run up the middle, Ricardo Brooks.
He broke a tackle.
2 broken tackles.
2 broken tackles and then tackled after getting about 4 or 5 by a host of ALA players.
That might have been 8 on the play.
That's right. I'm sorry, it was from a loss. It was about 8. We're halfway there to the first down now and right at the 20-yard line.
Wow. So you've got these 2 amazing running backs. You've got 2 very, very good wide receivers that are, one is averaging 50 yards per reception. Handoff up the middle. No, fake handoff. Throwing to the left side. Oh, nearly hits him in the back. He didn't turn around for that.
He actually, it looks like Caleb was throwing the ball to his outside shoulder, and the receiver turned inside looking for it. So a little bit of quarterback wide receiver not on the same page, but I think it was a good decision to make the throw.
Yes, I totally agree with that. That's also one of those angles where you could be looking back at the lights.
Yes. Yes.
So he did throw a beautiful
Great thing about Caleb, he threw it where only his receiver would have had a chance to catch it.
Good point there.
He catches it or it goes out of bounds. So again, nice accurate throw, throwing it to where it should be thrown in that goal line, in that situation in the end zone.
So this is like a pro shotgun formation with 2 running backs back there.
Yes.
Shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle. Ricardo Brooks stopped after about 2 yards. That'll bring up 4th and about 8. Now, do you think they're kicking here, or do you think they're going for it?
I think the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field. I think they're going to go for it.
That's what it looks like here, too.
The question is, are they going to run or are they going to pass?
You know, I can imagine them doing a draw, but I can also imagine them doing a lot of like a levels passing idea where
the good thing about the shotgun formation they've been using is it keeps bigger players off the field, which if they do run, you have our running backs running against smaller players.
looking. Oh, he's sacked. Oh, for a loss down at the 35-yard line. And he's kind of favoring his arm a little bit. No, he's fine.
Sack by Zion. And that turnover, and we don't like to see the quarterback dumped on his shoulder like that.
Not when you're getting whipped around like that either. Good Lord, it's like.
And there was nothing he could do.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, you just gotta hope that you're not getting spiked off the ground at some point. But man, he looked like he got up really quickly after that. All right, we would like to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Friday Boulevard, now open Saturdays at 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, phone provider, and visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become an Allo Fiber fan. Hand off to number 6, off to the right side, ALA, sliding to the right side.
ALA's got a bit of a wall set up here.
He sure does. When it takes him down after about a gain of 20 on the play, 22 possibly. Man, they got a lot of pulling guards.
They got a lot of guys pulling and running around, making a wall, but I got to give Jax Krause some credit. He did chase down the play and make the tackle after a significant gain, but that shows a lot of effort, running on the backside, following the play down the field, and making the tackle.
He might be the faster of the two Krause boys out there. So number 52, Cooper Krause, is one of the most talented athletes in Arizona at middle linebacker, and then his brother, what did you say his name was? I'm sorry.
Jax.
Jax Krause. Good young man, also a linebacker, but behaves kind of like a strong safety, like an outside linebacker. All right.
I tell you something about these Krause guys. They come from a football family.
Oh, absolutely. Shotgun formation, handoff up the middle. Oh, he's breaking 2-3 tackles.
He broke what would have been a tackle in the backfield for a loss. And you're out about 6 yards, and they're just short of the first down now.
That's unfortunate. We'd also like to thank Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We are happy to support our local athletes' sports broadcasts.
You're looking at the ALA line. They got a lot of big guys, especially on the left side of their line. Their left tackle and left guard have been getting a good push up front all night.
Oh, nice RPO action to number 3. Throws it out there to the wide receiver. A gain of about 10 yards on that play. That'll be a first down for the ALA Fighting Eagles.
That RPO worked out in their favor. It did exactly what it's designed to do. It's kind of to freeze the defense and give the quarterback a chance to make a quick decision. And fortunately for ALA, the wide receiver was uncovered and made an easy catch and got a couple yards.
You have to be really smart to do an RPO. I tell people all the time, it's not the athletic quarterbacks that do it well. It's the really smart ones. They don't have to be super fast because you only need to get 5 or 6 yards as a quarterback on an RPO.
And it takes a lot of discipline by the linemen to hold their position and not drift up the field.
Absolutely. Pistol formation, handoff up the middle. Number 2 brought down after about a gain of 2 yards. We'd like to thank American Southwest Credit Union. Today's game is sponsored by American Southwest Credit Union. Join the credit union that supports our community at ascu.org. Federally insured by NCAU, equal opportunity lender. All right, 2nd and long. Shotgun formation for ALA. Score is still 14-0.
See if coach gonna send some pressure here.
Yep. RPO again. Pump. Gets it to the end zone. Is that?
We got a signal. There it is.
Touchdown, ALA.
Pass caught by number 1, Isaac Bills, who finishes the jobs and gets the ball into the end zone off the RPO.
Man, I mean, that RPO is starting to work really well. It brought those linebackers inside, And well, honestly, it kind of drew in that safety a little bit.
It did. It looked like we saw Jackson Krause rushing or blitzing on that play, and he got caught in the middle. And once he blitzed, the quarterback let the ball go right into the middle of the field. So, again, the RPO and being run effectively and being run with a lot of discipline by ALA's offense.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Score is 21-0. ALA with the lead.
1:17 left in the quarter.
One of the things that the Colts deal with is that they have a lot of players that are two-way players.
They sure do.
Coach Thomas talked about it last week, really working on boosting the players' conditioning, knowing that he's going to have a lot of guys that have a lot of time on the field during their games.
Yeah, you've got some players that, you know, will play both ways. You hope that you've got a team where you can send out one unit each way, and you know, but when you've got a stud, you got a stud,
right.
You know, so you get some of these kids that almost have to play both ways. They're so good.
I mean, if a player's the best player at one or two positions, it's probably better for the team to play him there.
Right,
So
yeah.
you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, I've been thinking about Hunter playing for Jacksonville in the NFL. They're finally allowing players to play two different positions. I mean, I know they did that with Dion back in the day, and even earlier, there was a few guys. There's one guy that was an all-pro at 3 different positions, but you know, that was a different world. That was, you know,
The athleticism and just skill it takes to do that is off the charts.
oh, it's ridiculous. Kick goes deep, and it's returned from the goal line. Number 1, Thomas, gets out to about the 22-yard line. Colts will take over, 1st and 10. All right, so what do you think we'll see from the Colts here going forward on this next series?
Well, I think it's still late in the first quarter here, so it's not a time press situation where everybody going to halftime yet. If I'm Coach Thomas, I think I may just try to see if we get on the ground.
All right. So
at least on first down.
Absolutely. Well, you know, their running game still 8 yards per carry, so might as well take a shot.
Strength.
Yeah. Offset I formation. Pitch out to Brooks. Caught by 3 guys at the 20-yard line. Yeah, it might even be the 19-yard line. Yeah, loss of 1 on that play.
Yeah, that was definitely recognized very quickly by the ALA defense. And we had the whole defensive line kind of slant to their left and really run down that play. Buena's lineman not just able to get that wall set up. They can give him a little opening to get back up. You can see the back was looking for a cutback lane to get up as well.
That's a really good point. Thank you, Kevin. Shotgun formation, pump fake. Looking deep to the left side. Oh,
little hands in contact on that play.
A little, I don't know.
And little is an exaggeration.
My man had a backpack that probably had a number, a whole different human being.
I almost kind of think maybe that pass was thrown hoping that we would get the flag.
I can see that. That would have been a smart play, you know. He didn't take a sack. It wasn't a loss of yards. He lived to play again.
Right.
It's 3rd down.
Definitely didn't make a bad decision. He didn't throw a ball that was danger of being intercepted.
All right, I formation. It's like it's popping back into a pistol formation. 2 running back set. ALA looking like they're going to blitz everybody.
Once again, ALA bringing multiple rushers towards the offensive line. They really like to use that overload technique of sending 7 guys against our 5 blockers. So
yeah,
6 to 7 guys against those blockers.
Yeah, and it's like, it's those fire blitzes that really kind of show you if your quarterback can hit those quick slants. Like, what kind of quarterback do you have? Do you have the guy that can make that quick decision? Let's see what Buena can do. Handoff up the middle to Brooks. 2 broken tackles. Gets about 4 on the play.
Grabs a couple of yards on that play. I mean, it's respectable that they are showing dedication to the run. But now the question is, are we going to go for it here kicking? I think the Colts may be kicking. Let's see what we're going to do.
They've got a good punt team.
A lot of guys cycling off like the Colts are going to punt.
Yep. Good call, Coach. This break brought to you by SSVEC. serving our community. Looks like they're missing a player or two on the punt team. That's always, number 70.
Substitution.
Oh, man, I can tell you, as a special teamer my entire career, that would have gotten me so many laps. I cannot tell you. You always have to be aware if you're on special teams.
There's definitely going to be some conditioning.
Yeah, exactly. You can be a starter on defense and you can be a starter on offense, but if you're on special teams, you have to know when to go into the game.
Absolutely.
Because nobody's babysitting you over there.
And again, with the coach running so many players playing both offense and defense positions, it can be a little tricky at times because a guy thinking, hey, I'm about to get a break and get a breather, and then know we're punting, get back out on the field.
Totally true, yes. All right, this is the end of the first quarter. We're bringing up the second quarter to switch up the field right now. Let's say thank you to Sierra Toyota. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high speed, affordable, reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Also, well, it looks like they're taking the field, so we will hang on right there.
Field's been flipped. The Colts got a little water, and unless they're going to come out and they're going to attempt to punt here on 4th down deep in their own territory.
If I were this kick return, big snap, a really high snap. That did not go very far.
So his timing and getting the punt off was affected by him having to jump to recover that snap.
Yeah, when you've got to jump up to get those things, you're afraid of getting that thing blocked. So he was just thinking, kick it off. It doesn't matter how far it goes.
And you also don't want the ball to go too far backwards.
True.
So you got to get it. He did a good job in keeping it from being disastrous and getting the kick off.
I totally agree. Yeah, you could, if that ball goes behind him, that team, ALA, is starting on the 20-yard line.
And we don't want that. Well, the Colts don't want that definitely at all.
Now that Buena squad, they've got to tighten up with the defensive backs and see if they can get a little bit more pass rush with the big boys up front. Pistol formation, trips right. Number 87 in motion to the opposite side. Handoff up the middle, number 2. Taken down for a loss of 1. Buena Colts looking good on defense right now.
Trenton Williams.
And the thing about Trenton Williams is he is a defensive end, but he's like one of those Karloftis types, like the big, strong defensive end, kind of like what you used to see in like a 3-4 defensive end.
Definitely.
You know,
great
you could
job by Trenton holding that edge, not letting the guy get outside.
Incredible player. Trips right, shotgun formation. ALA with the ball, 2nd down. Play action, throwing deep to the right side. What a beautiful ball, and it's caught on the 5-yard line. Number 3, ALA, came back for that ball and barely got it. Eagles down
Heavy
to
pressure was
6.
being applied by Zachary Barrett. I thought he might have got a sack there or maybe deflected the pass as it was being released. And then even after the throw, the throw might either go too long, but great adjustment by number 3 to dive in and save that ball from being an incomplete pass, or even worse, a turnover that would have went to the Colts.
Yeah, the quarterback, I can't believe he got that away. And the other thing about this quarterback, I'm witnessing a dude that throws only spirals. I'm jealous of guys like that. I cannot do it. I throw a spiral pretty well, but not like when you're running backwards.
Running and in these conditions that are starting to get wet.
Yep. That's a good point. Weather is starting to rain just a little bit. Timeout ALA.
Small little sprinkling of rain going on here, but it's usually in my experience, these are the times where the ball is the worst to handle, when it just starts to get a little bit wet.
Yeah. It's like, so I believe that there's like some kind of, it's kind of like waxy, like if you play football enough and you've got a good like game ball. They kind of feel a little bit sticky, a little bit waxy. And yeah, that's a great point, is that when it gets it's like slippery roads, you know, when it rains just a little bit, it's way slicker than when the rain
it's coming down in sheets, right?
Yeah, you get all that nasty stuff slipped off. Anyway, so the football might become a little slipperier, and that might make that passing game a little bit harder for ALA. You gotta hope so at this point. Hey, how are you doing?
You're not checking your phone.
Oh, I am.
No, I was later.
So coming out of the
I
timeout,
can't believe you got up here.
it's still first down. First and goal, looks like. The Eagles are setting up here right at about, looks like the 6-yard line.
Let's go, Colts fans, make some noise.
Wide receiver in motion. Snap is receiving. It's a toss to the left.
Toss to the left.
Running forward and stop right inside the 5 here.
And this is that goal line defense we were talking about earlier.
It's
We
time
would
to see
like to do a shout out, a birthday shout out to Riley Eichelberger. Just a nice, it's my good friend's young daughter, Elisa Gustafson's daughter here, and she's a Buena athlete, and we'd like to say happy birthday for her. So thank you to Riley. She's a very sweet young lady. Rolling to the right, quarterback looks out. Did he get it? He hits the wide receiver on that little bubble screen into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown there, and it looks like Ricardo Brooks was going to make the pivot to go out and defend it, but the turf monster might have got the best of him. His foot kind of got stuck in the turf there, and he couldn't get out there in time to go and defend that pass.
All right, special teams have taken the field. Were you ever on any of the kick block teams?
No, I was on the kick return team. I didn't play on the field goal teams or on extra point teams. I did kick return, and I did a little bit of kickoff.
Beautiful kick. Man. Not missing. 28-0. ALA with the lead right now. We'd like to thank Eagle Plumbing. Eagle Plumbing providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years, family owned and trusted. From everything from leaks to major repairs, they're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. We would love to thank Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. We are proud to support this live stream coverage here on Cool FM Live. We hope to see you soon. Of course, that was a message from Vinny's Pizza. We had some great giveaways from Vinny's Pizza today, so thank you to them for sponsoring all of our shows. It's starting to rain a little bit, so I'm starting to put away some of the electronic gear so that when I touch it, it doesn't spark.
Definitely don't want to have a mishap.
Yeah. You know, it isn't like the old times where when you touch it and it sparks and it, you know, you start like smoke coming out of your ears. It's a beautiful, safe world. Kickoff away. Buena returning the kick. Cuts up. Nice.
Jaden like had a little crease of daylight there.
Shoot, he is so fast. For a second, I thought he might get out in front. Takes it out to about the 32-yard line.
We talked a little bit about this before the game about how the Colts have multi-sport athletes on their team, and Jaden showing some of that state championship level speed on that kick return there. Jaden, a part of the Buena Colts 4x4 championship relay team.
State championship. I mean, and that's overall. That's 6A, 5A. That's everyone.
Right. That's everybody in Arizona. 2 members of that relay team are part of the Colts offense, defense, and special teams.
That's correct. Michael Lujan with a carry up the middle for about 3rd. That'll bring up 2nd and about 8. And the other one is Ricardo Brooks.
That's right.
Number 2 on the offense. He's been averaging another 9 yards per carry. Actually, I want to say he's averaging more than that, but man, more people are coming in. It's starting to rain, and more people are deciding to show up. This is one of those weird situations.
Everybody realize, hey, it's Friday night, and what's the biggest thing going on in town?
What else are you going to do?
The Colts are playing at home for the first time in 2025.
Absolutely,
Come
and the
on
fans
out
out here,
the game.
They love their team. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs. Counter play, play action. Out to number 15. Completed.
A lot of patience, letting that play set up, especially off the 2 different handoff fakes.
Yep.
And then the tight end doing a good job running that out route, catching the ball and holding on to it after a pretty nice little piece of hitting he took right there.
That's one of their favorite things, is to do that counter play. They absolutely love. That's one of the bread and butter of that offense, is that misdirection right there.
Again, the spread look gives them a lot of options.
Trips left, drops back, looking left. Oh, it's picked off! Oh, good Lord. Eagles with another interception. He threw that one and it went the wrong direction.
It's concerning to me a little bit now, because this is another time where we're seeing the wide receivers and the quarterback are not necessarily on the same page. I mean, there was definitely a decision to be made there, an open place the ball could have been thrown to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that, I mean, I don't know what the quarterback was looking at, if that was a route that was misdone, or if that was a quarterback or a wide receiver.
Right, either somebody ran the wrong route, or maybe the ball was thrown to the wrong location.
I was thinking that the ball looked like it was behind him.
And because of how tight the coverage was, the ball being thrown behind went right into the hands of the defender.
All right, ALA takes over, first down, trips left on the 39-yard line. Handoff up the middle, number 32.
Nice job by James.
Yeah.
Catching him right at the line, standing him up, and then his teammates backing him up on the tackle.
I'm telling you,
Still got to gain him a couple yards, though.
The Buena defense, that whole front man, the whole defensive line and linebacker crew, I don't think you could do much better as a high school football team. They've got a stack of good players on the defensive line, the linebackers. Honestly, they've got a lot of good defensive backs too, but ALA is taking advantage of the situation. They're throwing again over the middle. Brought down at the 25-yard line. That's about a gain of 7 or 8 on the play.
Yeah, it looks like ALA is really just taking advantage of finding the holes in the zone that they can sit receivers in, and then the quarterback's delivering strikes right to them.
Yeah, the linebackers were kind of caught flat-footed. They threw right to a spot, and the linebacker didn't move.
No.
So I'm a little concerned about that, but maybe it's something that he can work through in this game, and maybe that linebacker ends up with the pickoff next.
Something else to point out, I want to say this is the Colts' first game on grass and not on turf.
True. Oh, the pitch up to 0, caught after about 4 yards on the play. That was a little, what do you call that?
That would have been a little bit of a sweep running to the outside on the left, but I like the effort I saw from Jaden Thomas going clear across the field to make that tackle.
He is so fast. I'm glad you picked that up.
Make some noise.
The fans are still pouring into the stadium.
I know.
This is amazing.
I think they went out to get blankets, and I think half these kids, like, I don't know why they're wearing anything but jackets. How are these kids wearing shirts? All right,
Blitz coming
shotgun.
here, up the middle, pressure.
Oh, he gets away.
He steps away from it.
Oh my gosh, he stepped away from that. He looked like a, I mean, that reminded me a little bit of, you remember, Young, who was the guy that played at Texas.
Vince Young.
Vince Young. He stepped up. He
Stepped right up into the pocket.
Yeah, the way Vince Young used to run, he would wait till the very last second, and instead of escaping outside, he'd always try and escape inside. And that's what that reminded me of. That was a really cool little move.
I do like the aggressive call on that blitz there. Caused a lot of pressure in the middle, but great footwork by the quarterback.
Shotgun looking out to the right side again. Get to about the...
Nice tackle by T.J. Walker.
16-yard line.
And looks like he got him just short of the first down. So it'll bring up, this will be 4th down here for the Eagles, setting up right inside the red zone there.
I mean, look at that. That's 4th and 1. Can the goal line bend but don't break defense come through with
I'd like to see that stingy Colt defensive line stand up here and get a nice stop going.
This is their strength. Now, do they know that that's their strength and they do a play action? That's the thing. Because it looks like they are ready to go. Look at my down lineman. Handoff up the middle. Oh, play action. Caught. and brought down at the 10-yard line, or gain of about 5 yards.
First down.
Gets the first down, but man, he got upended on that one, ended up on his head.
The first look would look like it was going to be handed off, and the defense reacted to it, and it was a pretty good look because it had me fooled for a tenth of a second.
I'm telling you, man.
And the quarterback did a great job of kind of hiding the ball for a while, and then he took off patiently towards the line of scrimmage and got the first down.
Kind of reminds me of Ty Detmer.
Yeah, it looks real familiar.
Right? Doesn't that look a little bit like
the footwork that he displayed on that pass too?
Well, also remember how much play action that offense had. It was so much. It was this wide open
Even
offense.
though we didn't get the stop there, I did like the fact that I saw the Colts shed some blocks and get into the backfield there.
Yeah, they're running a RPO heavy offense, so those defensive linemen are having to make decisions, and that's really the hard part about the RPOs. You're making one player on the defense make all the decision for the rest of the team.
It freezes the defense and makes everybody have to stop and kind of wait, what's going on
Yeah,
here?
you know, we used to call that stuff play action. Play action used to be a big part of the NFL, any kind of football. It's kind of gone away, but now it's taken the place.
Because you have so many quarterbacks that have the ability to run the ball now. It's a danger for those guys to keep it and take off. And so everybody's got to account for it.
Shotgun, quarterback running right. Flag on the play. Stopped. 1 yard to go, but there was a flag on the play.
And I don't have a prediction on what this one might be. I'm gonna go with it maybe holding, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but it looks like everybody's walking back. Yep, that's what it was.
No, legal shift by the offense. Legal shift.
I am telling you, this is, even if I had something else to do tonight, I'd still be here. This is so beautiful. All the people out here hanging out. This is where all the families go to hang out, all the kids.
And it's great to see the student section standing on their feet, supporting the defense as their back is against the wall.
They haven't sat down this whole stinking time.
They have not.
I'm proud of those kids. Good for those kids. Back your team. And then all the parents up here, they're loving it too. This bend but don't break defense. Let's see if they can get it.
Second and goal here.
Shotgun formation. Ooh. Looks like a timeout was taken at the last second. There's only 5 seconds left on that play clock, but it looked like there was something brewing.
Coach Detmer saw something he didn't like, and he wanted to get out of that play.
I think they had a bigger play that required a little bit of trickery. And I don't think there's enough time on the play clock to be able to get that
I think
off.
you're right. Like, they maybe would have put another guy in motion and probably ended up with a delay of game. Yep.
Oh, wow. And there goes the band out there. Apparently, they're going to be doing a halftime show, so that's going to be pretty cool. So we can take a break during halftime, sit down, drink some water, try and drink some of this rain. But I'll tell you, man, this film and TV crew from Buena, they've made me proud. We've been hiring kids out of this program for the last 2 years now. So on my team, when I go and do football games, away football games, I've got a young man who played football last year who is also on the film and TV crew. I'd like to shout out Mark Wills, the best kid I could ever come across. Like, he is the nicest kid. And the greatest thing was, okay, you wouldn't believe this. He's on the sideline of the opposing team, and he makes friends with the guys that do the water bottles. He makes friends with the coaches after that, and they allow him full reign on the opponent's sideline because he was nice to them. I love that kid so much.
Being nice opens up doors. A big thanks to Buena's film and TV students. Doing a great job.
Doing fantastic. Shotgun formation, trips left. Play action. Oh, he gets away. Ball gets away. Oh, what a great play. That quarterback in the grasp, throws the ball, gets the reception at the last second. He did not die on that play. Like, he could have gone down.
Credit goes to Ricardo Brooks, because it's hard to maintain your coverage when a play goes into 4 and 5 seconds in length. And he stayed with his man enough to not let him get away at the quarter. Again, that Colts defense starting to tighten up a little bit. Bending, but not breaking and giving up a big play. Let's hope they do it here on third down.
Shotgun formation, rolling right. Throws out to the wide receiver. Another touchdown for number 0. Touchdown ALA Eagles. That puts up 34 points in the first half. I love the broadcaster for Buena. He's one of my good friends, Coach Jared Young. Man, that guy bleeds Buena blue so hard. You know that when the opponent scores a touchdown, all he says, touchdown. He sounds so depressed. I love that guy so much, but I'm like,
when you're the home PA announcer, can't give the opponent too much credit. Can't give him too much credit. You got to hold your reserves for that Buena Colts touchdown that we're going to get.
Yep.
And then we're going to hear some pride sound off of that mic.
Yep. Kick is up and good. 35-0. You know, second half could end up being one of those running clocks, unfortunately. I don't get the impression that Coach Thomas would put in the backups, though. I mean,
I think that he's still, evaluating the team and looking to see what does his players do when they're down? How do they react to adversity? And so I think that we're going to see the starters come out in the second half. They're going to come out to play in the second half, and he's going to see just what he's got in his players. It's a good opportunity to see that. How hard do we fight when we're down?
All right. Let's see who we've got up next. We'd like to thank Vinny's Pizza. Oh gosh, my phone. It's raining right now, so my phone is reacting to the rain, and it's just
scrolling on its own.
I swear to God, it just did that. I was reading it, and it just jumped on me, and I could not read it anymore. All right, kickoff by ALA. Ooh, Jaden Thomas, the great kick returner, and it's going through the back of the end zone. Touchback.
Well, it's the first kick of the night that wasn't able to be returned, and I'm crediting that to the rain starting to pick up and that ball being a little more slippery.
Yep. We'd like to thank Chris Leone and the Leone team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home experience. Proud to support our area youth sports coverage and teams. Trust us with your next home loan experience. We'd also like to thank Sonic Drive-In in Sierra Vista. Come and enjoy a tasty burger treat after the game. Sonic is about community support and great tasty treats. Buena taking over, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. The rain is starting to come down, my man.
It's going to create some different conditions when we talk about handling the ball here.
Oh, the handoff up the middle. Goes to
Sean's got some daylight
breaking
here.
Outside.
Now that's the Colts offense that we're used to seeing here. A nice piece of blocking by the guys up front and great vision and running by Michael there.
You kind of wonder if Coach Thomas gave up a little bit on the passing game and said, you know what, our bread and butter is the running game. Let's give it to Lujan and let him see.
Again, as you said many times tonight, when you got guys averaging a half of a first down or more, let's put the ball on the ground and see what we can do.
Lujan again. Oh, caught in the backfield by number 21 from ALA. Man, he doesn't look like a big guy, but he must be a wrestler. Oh, that was number 24 linebacker for the Eagles.
2nd and 11.
2nd 11 coming up on this play.
That run to the outside really did look good. I'm wondering if they'll try to go outside again because they're not. ALA defense hasn't given up many big runs up the middle of the field so far tonight.
Quarterback rolling right.
Got to get rid of it.
Oh, gosh. He takes a huge shot out on the perimeter. He's slow to get up.
And that's the second sack of the night for number 32, Zion of ALA. You never like to see somebody land on top of your quarterback like that.
No, that was a real shot that he took right there.
It's almost like getting hit twice. Once from the tackle and then a second time when the player lands on him. Hoping for the best for Caleb here, that he's not injured and able to come out and continue playing tonight. The Colts offense takes a knee and gets some water while the trainer and Coach Thomas go out to check on him and see how he's doing. He's getting back up to his feet here, and he's going to walk back over to the Colts sideline.
Yeah, I think he had the wind knocked out of him. He's not holding his arm or his shoulder or anything like that. He's jogging off. That was definitely one of those.
Yeah, he runs at a pretty normal gait, so that looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he had the wind knocked out of him, so he'll be in good shape. And that's a really good thing. That's the thing we're always worried about. It's like you don't have many quarterbacks. You can always have 5 or 6 different linemen but getting that backup quarterback, relying on them, that's always kind of a scary thing. So right now,
yeah, our backup did just enter the game. Caleb is on the sideline getting worked out by the trainer.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half, and backup quarterback comes onto the field. Gonna see what he has. You know,
to number 16, Colton Garrett.
Do you throw with a backup? He's a new kid. You can see what you got.
Third down, you can see. Take a look. Nope, they hand it off.
Handoff to Ricardo Brooks off to the left side.
Well, that was to Lujan.
Oh, was that?
Yes, that was to
number 21.
that was
Lujan, yep.
Tried to hit the corner, but the blocking wasn't completely set up yet, and a defender was waiting for him right when he got there.
The Eagles have been able to get a lot of penetration on the defensive line. It's like they're setting up a wall in the backfield, no matter what direction. If they're going left, they set up a wall going to the left, and if it's going right, I don't know how they're doing that. That's the hard thing. It's like every time they see a pulling guard, they get out in front of that guard.
They're filling that space. They're beating that guard to the spot that he wants to get to. And another big thing to remember that we got to consider and think about is that several of the Colts' offensive linemen are also playing double duty, playing as defensive linemen. So
that's totally true.
As good a condition as these guys are, there's going to become points in the game where these guys are on the field for 20, 30 consecutive plays.
Yeah. ALA, I mean, I know they're from Gilbert, but I would have expected that they would have traveled a little bit better than, I've counted probably 100, no, it's less than 100 people on their sideline. But, they do have a really great
they have
YouTube.
A great media department that streams their games, yep.
We were talking to them, and they were like, yeah, we got a pretty sweet little YouTube situation. So I'd like to check that out after the game.
Pretty good coverage that they provided. Our fans got to see it during our JV game earlier this week.
Yep. Nice punt. Good gravy.
That was a great kick.
Wow. Gets it all the way out to the 10-yard line. What a smoking kick. You probably want to try and kick like that going forward.
I definitely think so.
It looked like it could have been a passing play, and it caused just enough of a little bit of chaos in that defense that there wasn't any kick return on it.
ALA's going to start inside the 20. So they're actually right there on those at the 15-yard line?
Yeah, about the 15-yard line for sure.
So now that the rain is picking up, I'm looking to see how the coaches and teams do with trying to keep the ball as dry as possible.
Yep.
And see if we may have some issues with quarterback to center handoffs here as well.
Yeah, and look at how much they've spread out the receivers. Oh my gosh, they're going to have a mismatch out there somewhere. Oh, the bubble right out to the running backs. Cooper Kraus with a tackle, but after a gain of about 8 on that play, they keep throwing those bubble screen, those little bubble passes out to the wide receivers, and they're just feasting
They're
on
executing
that.
them pretty well, and this one was one of the first ones they run that didn't have a holding call on it, so looks like they cleaned up that blocking a little bit.
Oh, quarterback running up the middle, minute 30 left in the game, or in the half.
He escaped from the pocket.
Look, he's fast.
Again, good speed, but what was really great was his decision making and his ability to see, hey, the pocket collapse and find an opening and get out of there, get as many yards as he can and go out the field without taking a hit either.
Yeah, and you remember he ran up the middle. He didn't run out on the outside.
Right.
But what
like
you're
you talked about earlier with that good quarterback training and stepping up into the pocket like you should.
Wow, the student section's going crazy right now. Looks like they're having a great time at least. Holy smokes, they love those shirts that the cheerleaders are giving away. 13 seconds, 10 seconds left on the play clock. ALA rushing up to the field, up the line of scrimmage.
Wide, spreading it out again.
Blitz, oh my gosh!
Blitz up the middle.
Cooper Kraus just lit that running back up. He just crushed that kid.
I like that blitz. That was a nice call, sending him right up the middle of the field, and he got there just in time. That he didn't get to deflect the ball, but he got a hit on the quarterback, and it affected the throw. The ball had to come out sooner than he wanted to throw it.
Call that a hurry,
and
my man.
Right, definitely was a hurry. Great job by Kraus there.
And he might have concussed that running back that saved that quarterback's life. Good Lord, his life flashed before my eyes.
Coach showing blitz again here. No, they back off in the pass coverage.
Throw out to the right side, gets out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Minute 20 left in the game, minute 18 left in the half, and they are really able to run that 2-minute offense pretty well.
And you look at what they've been doing a lot too. They're not necessarily throwing the ball deep all the time. They're running short to intermediate passing routes.
Exactly.
And their receivers and quarterback are connecting on them.
Oh, look at this blitz right up the middle again. Cooper Krause misses him, throws out to the left side, saves his life again. Good grief. You know Cooper Krause is 230 pounds.
That's a lot of Colt player running at you.
Young man running that fast, he might break someone's ribs.
Especially when he's getting backed up by Trenton Williams. They both applied a lot of pressure to the quarterback, made him very uncomfortable there, and he couldn't get the throw to his receiver. He threw the ball out of bounds.
Oh my Lord. I'm gonna have to eat some antacids just because I'm worried about that kid getting killed.
Makes you nervous.
It sure does. All right, rolling to the right side, gets it out to a wide open number 87 on the sideline.
Tackles out of bounds, well, pushed out of bounds, so the clock is gonna stop here. Like you said, they're definitely running a 2-minute offense, and they're working the sidelines and moving the sticks at the same time.
The cheerleaders are throwing gear into the stands. We're trying to figure out who's got the strongest arm. Apparently none of the cheerleaders want to throw it up to us. Saddens me a little bit because I'm sure
I wear a size 2X t-shirt, ladies.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what they were throwing up to us, is a 2X. I wear a medium, so yeah, I could wear 2 of those.
Again, though, a lot of credit here to the cheerleaders and to the students because they're on their feet still supporting the Colt team.
Oh, gets that pass rush up the middle, sacked! Great sack by the defensive tackle.
By the defense there, and that was our guy, Cooper Krause.
Yep, you knew.
Hanging on to the quarterback and taking him to the ground, finally getting that sack. He's been working really hard on this drive, creating pressure, and I'm glad to see it paid off for him by getting the sack of the quarterback here.
Incredible job. Great job, Cooper Krause. And you know you got to hold on to everything else long enough for Cooper to get there, so good job by everybody else. Oh, beautiful pass out to the 30-yard line. Those little tiny timing passes, they are nearly impossible. That's the hardest thing about Joe Montana and Jerry Rice back in the day, was those timing passes. He would throw before Jerry Rice would even break.
He's running to a spot and he's counting down, and the ball's coming when you look. Right when you turn to look, the ball's coming there. What I'm noticing is the Colt defense is kind of playing either too deep, and they don't want to give up a deep play, so they're trying to prevent a touchdown from being scored.
Blitz, oh my gosh, and he gets away. How did he do that?
Trenton now with the quarterback sack here. Or was that a tackle? I think he got a little bit of a gain there.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a gain. He saved the day, though. That quarterback could have done it. But we've got 15 seconds left on the clock. There is the Eagles don't know that the clock is running out in the half or something.
Under 10 seconds now. I think they may just let it go to halftime.
Yeah, they're trying to run a play. Look, they're scrambling to get that play off.
They're not going to get the ball off in time, I don't
2,
think.
1,
There's the half.
That is halftime. Buena Colts 0, Eagles 35. That was a rough first half, but I'll say that last drive, they did slow them down, and it looks like they have possibly a roadmap for success going forward.
You know, football's a game of adjustments, and everybody comes out with a game plan, but the coach and the teams that are successful are the ones that make adjustments and execute them the best. And it looks like Buena might have just found a little chink in ALA's armor, especially with that offensive line. So I'd like to see them exploit that going into the second half.
Absolutely. So I'm going to hit a few of the other sponsors we've got. Durand Plumbing, thank you so much for serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for over 10 years. With a lifetime of experience in the industry, proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. Thank you so much. Also, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC. Thank you to them so much. They've pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Also, Seniors Helping Seniors. At Seniors Helping Seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at SHS.com. SouthernArizonaSHS.com. Or call 520-487-4246. Also, Desert RV in Huachuca City is aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorship and veteran sports community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. And finally, Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. With offices in Tucson and in Hereford, discover more at stangreermillworks.com. Well, that was a mouthful, my man, but it's halftime now. We've got a lot of great stuff going on. So the Buena Colts fighting band is going to be out there showing us what they've got going on as far as the competition show for the band. We would highly recommend you come out here in person. If you're watching on TV and you're thinking, I don't know, maybe I should come out, maybe I shouldn't, definitely come out. The weather is beautiful. The rain has finally stopped. I know, it's a miracle. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. The kids are having a great time. No matter the score, this is the place to be. So I highly recommend you come on out. Also, we would like you to check out the Cool Zone. So right now, we're going to get out of here for about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to throw over to the Cool Zone. Check it out. Have a good time. halftime show. What an excellent halftime show that they put on today. The band went crazy. They've had great music ever since. We've been talking sports and about, you know, what we have to see from the Buena Colts going forward in the second half. What would you say?
So I'd like to see the Colts kind of continue what they were doing at the end of the first half, which was they found some openings in the offensive line, and they really started to get some pressure on the quarterback. So I'd like to see them continue dialing it up in the second half, and also I'd like to see them on the offensive line kind of get a good push up front, and let's get Michael going. Let's get him to get that record that he's chasing.
Wouldn't that be nice? 57 yards. He's probably about 10 yards away from that about right now. So 2,000 yards within striking distance for Michael Lujan, and he's still averaging 8.2 yards per carry, I believe, at this point right now. And he's had one huge carry so far. And I believe Buena will be receiving the kickoff right now. So this is one of those things where they stop the team going into half. Now they got to put the points on the board right after halftime if they want to make this game. Oh, we're getting some updates from college.
Updates.
Oh my
We got a
gosh.
Wildcat on Wildcat matchup here. K-State and the U of A playing against each other.
Yeah. So a lot of big football going on. Honestly, I don't like it on Friday. I only like high school football
It's a
on
lot
Friday.
of college football being played tonight. Colorado also is playing tonight.
I know.
And in that Wildcat on Wildcat matchup, I got connections to both teams.
Oh,
I used to
really?
live near Manhattan, Kansas,
No way.
where Kansas State University
I'm
is.
a huge Chiefs fan. I always talk about how much I love like the Kansas State teams, the Missouri team. They are all
Tough, well-coached football
oh my
team.
Lord.
And
Like,
I'm sorry, it's not a substitute for it. I'm a big fan of seeing the big guys pushing and moving people out the way and seeing guys run with the football.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of that when you talk about teams from Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska,
Wisconsin.
Iowa, Wisconsin. That
Yeah.
Midwest is nothing like it.
yeah. Well, also those tight ends. You always get good tight ends
great
coming
tight
out
ends
of
come
that.
from those schools. Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got about 1 minute left before halftime. We can see the cheerleaders really entertaining the student section. It looks like they got the kids on their feet. They have not sat down
Not
yet.
even during halftime.
They're down 35. I hate saying this. They're down 35 points, but they're having a great time.
You can't tell by the student section.
No, and they're here excited. They are rooting their team on. This Buena Colts spirit. This is something that if you could jar it, put it in a jar and sell it, I would buy it for $1,000 a gram. I don't know, or an ounce. I don't know which one's smaller. I'd pay $1,000 for it.
Credit to the cheerleaders and credit to the TV and film crew.
Yep.
Also getting great audio presentation here. Got music playing, keeping a good energy going in the stadium here.
And their band is really good too. They just got back in places, so they had their marching band to go all the way around. And I think at halftime, it doesn't look like ALA brought a cheerleading squad.
They did not.
Usually what the Buena cheerleaders do is they go out to a spot, and I always call it the gang fight. They do this big circle, and like oh man, those
Let's go mark the
cheerleaders.
territory.
They mark their territory. They look so intimidating, and I don't know if they're barking at each other or stomping on each other's toes, but man, those cheerleaders are fearless. And so tonight we haven't seen that quite yet, just because they didn't bring that the opposing cheer squad. But our cheer squad looks like they're having a great time.
We got a good sign here. I noticed as the Colts were warming up, I did see our starting quarterback, Caleb, was out throwing the ball.
Good.
So it looks like he's going to return to the game in the second half.
So that was I'm glad you brought that up, because that was a pretty important question, because he did come out of the game at the very end of the second half, or second quarter. Kick return team, as you can see, we've got Mayor McCaw out there returning kicks. I don't know what the heck. Mayor McCaw, come on, my man. I don't know.
Hey, he is a former Buena Colts football player.
He was
and
a
they
great
say
one.
every player still has a couple downs left in him. Let's see what you got, Mr. Mayor.
I'll say this. I think he's got more in his legs than I do in mine. Mayor McCaw is one of my all-time favorites. He's a great dude. Kickoff by ALA.
Colts ready to receive.
Deep kick, good gravy.
Fielded cleanly.
Thomas busting it outside.
Changes direction, cuts back to his right.
Yeah. Cannot slow down. When you stop, someone always comes and catches you from
you
behind.
stop, but the other guys are still moving.
Yep.
But 20-yard return, good field position to
Very
start
good
with.
return. Very great point. Good return. Buena takes over, so we're going to see, will they be running the ball or will they be passing the ball? You get really impatient. You want to see Jaden Thomas, number 1 on the outside here, nearest to us, catch a deep ball. He's averaging more than 30 yards per reception, 2 touchdowns per game. We'd love to see him get the ball.
Like a run the middle for a small gain.
Yep.
Take a couple positive yards for Lujan.
You know, the thing that I really like about Lujan is that he's so big and strong. What I would do is I would put him on a sweep and angle him at the corner and just have him drive over the top of a corner or two.
Like he did on that run earlier in the first half.
Exactly, and create some of that momentum. Shotgun formation, trips right for Buena. Looks out to the right side, Jaden Thomas. Nice little move. And a flag.
Flag on the play here. I'm interested to see what this was going to be.
Yeah.
The blocking didn't look all that clean, but I don't mean clean as in like somebody was holding. It looked more like, you know, they were struggling to kind of hold on to their defenders. So
yeah,
I'm not sure this is going to be a hold or not.
I'm struggling to figure it out.
I think it's against Buena, like the referee is talking to ALA's coach, so it's probably a penalty against the Colts.
Good point. Yeah, holding on the Colts.
Holding on the Colts. So one of the receivers out there was holding on that sweep. It's tough when it's always a tough ask a wide receiver to block like a lineman. I mean,
totally
they're amazing
true.
athletes and they do great things with the football,
Totally
but it's always tough when you throw those screens and those outside passes like that to get those guys to hold on and try to open up some lanes.
Asking a 150-pound man to block is not an easy task. They don't have enough sand in the trunk, I guess is what my coach would call it, you know, lower body weight. Shotgun formation, trips left, looking left, deep ball to Thomas. Can he get it? Oh my gosh. Oh,
I would have liked to have seen a flag there. I think on that one, it definitely, and number 12 didn't even make a play on the ball.
Yeah.
He was reacting to Thomas looking at the ball. He maintained the body contact with him as the ball was coming in, and he never made a play on the ball. I think that was definitely a little bit of a missed call.
Yeah, I'm not one of those that likes to complain about the referee, but in that case, I do believe that was a blown call.
Yeah, I like to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it's kind of black and white when the defender doesn't make a play on the ball.
Yep.
I mean, it's...
Yep. Yeah, he didn't turn around.
It's smart technique to try to keep the pass from being caught, but you got to try to make a play on the ball.
For sure. All right. We got third down and about 17.
Got a timeout here by the Colts. Coach Thomas is walking the field to talk to his offense.
So why are they spending the timeout here?
I think he may be going out to say something inspirational to his guys. I don't think that they've been blocking in a way that has been detrimental at this point.
Right.
He may just want to give a little more inspiration to his players, or maybe he's seen something that he wants to, a weakness he wants to attack right now. That's
a good point. If he sees a lineup or a matchup that he can exploit, then coach comes out and
I'm also seeing he's having a little conversation with one of the officials there, so he could be asking for a little clarification on some rules as well.
Yep. It looks like he's got Trenton Williams out there, and he's explaining some things, and the referee was explaining some things. So, yeah, it might be one of those situations where something was happening and referee needed to know about it. Number 55, Trenton Williams, I'm telling you, he is such a big kid. He played tight end last year, and now he's a tackle. What a giant. He's a great wrestler, too. That's the best part.
And that just shows that he has a lot of ability as a blocker, but also a good athlete. He can run down, catch passes and run like a receiver.
Shotgun rolling right. Number 32, chasing him down, throws it out of bounds on third down. That'll bring up fourth down.
And that pressure was just a little too great for the Colts. Buena couldn't get anybody downfield open to get the ball to him.
when you're rolling right, you're kind of cutting off the other side of the football field. All the routes on the other side of the football field kind of go to nothing, and everybody focuses on the side that you're rolling to.
And at the end of the day, the sideline is nothing but a defender. So,
yes.
yeah, if you're rolling that way, defense can flow that way with you and cut off your receivers from getting a chance to open the ball, to get open or to get a run after the catch if they do get a throw off.
Yep. Now, looks like Buena's going to punt. The last punt was an excellent punt. I think we
get another one like that. I mean,
good Lord.
Well, about 50 yards he got on that last one?
Yes, at least. Yep. Lujan in motion.
Here. It may be
illegal motion.
Either illegal motion. Oh, yep, they just called it on Buena.
Delay game
Oh.
No, delay a game.
That's a bummer.
So they'll back it up a little bit and fire off a punt again.
Oh, and they're switching out number 20 for number 5. Number 5 for number 20. He's going to be the blocker on the near side.
Yeah, number 5, Tariq Howard. He's been banged up a little bit tonight. He's come off the field limping a couple of times tonight, so he's trying to tough it out and play through a couple little bruises and bangs.
Another great punt. Oh, bobbled at the 50. Some great blocking by ALA. Great tackle by Buena on their special teams. That could have gotten really messy, but that was
definitely
excellent
had the potential to get ugly. But good tackle by number 28 and Fregoso, and I think his cheering section is right below us here.
Oh yeah, well we all love Fregoso. What are you talking about, man? He's like a fan favorite. Everybody loves that kid. Fun to watch, fun to talk to.
So now we're going to see if the Colt defense comes out and the defensive line continues what they started at the end of the first half.
All right, ALA, are they going to keep working on that short bubble screen?
Let's see. A little bit of a different look that we got right now.
It is. They got a tight end and play action, but throw it to the outside, broken tackle, number 0 going to the end zone, touchdown ALA. Wow. Is that his number? Is that number 3
maybe
for him?
number 3 for number 0.
Oh, the hat trick for that young man.
And you called it. You called it. Another short pattern that he turned into a long gain. Really took advantage of Buena having that single high safety.
Yep.
If he's in the middle of the field and we throw it to the outside, that receiver only has one player he's got to beat.
Yeah. That's so hard. When that one tackle is broken, that little guy, that wide receiver is built like a running back. So he's built to break those tackles. He wasn't built to be a wide receiver, like just go down. Oh, did Buena get a piece of it? They still get it.
Went through good.
Yep. Score is 42-0, Eagles over the Colts.
It's been a tough night for our fighting Colts, but they are still fighting.
And the kids on the sideline are having a great time. If you are watching from somewhere other than Sierra Vista, let us know in the live chat. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear about what's going on in your neck of the woods. If you're in Germany or if you're in, I don't know, I think we've had some people from, well, we've had people from all over the place. European places, gosh. Yeah, that's about the furthest place. I think we had someone from Ireland last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
International coverage.
Well,
That's
so
great.
the thing is like we've got a lot of these military kids and their families go all over the place, and God bless them, because now, you know the coolest thing about what we're doing right now? Mm-hmm. This is nationally broadcast TV. This is something that I don't think people realize. That when you and I were kids, people had to pay millions of dollars to broadcast anything.
And now we have TV stations in our pocket.
Yes, it's awesome. Kick goes away. Buena returns it from the 5-yard line. Oh, Jaden Thomas. He's got it on the edge. He's
turning on the speed.
Oh, boy.
Jaden Thomas is an amazing athlete.
He sure is. And he doesn't drop balls. That's the other thing, is like he's got speed and he can catch balls. I'd love to see them get the ball in his hands 1 or 2 more times tonight.
A lot of credit to him. I mean, he really hasn't come off the field much tonight at all. He's really out there toughing it out for his team, and again, making big plays on special teams.
Jeez. And you know, that might be the one place where Buena is doing the best is probably special teams.
I would agree with you, especially tonight, but actually all over the season. I mean, it's been big returns all season so far.
Fergoso in at running back. Very cool. We haven't seen him in for a while.
There we go.
Run by Lujan, gets a couple yards on that.
Lujan getting closer to that nice number he wants to get to. He looks strong carrying the ball there, tackled by 3 defenders, and he attacked to that edge like you talked about.
Yep.
I'm hoping that they can get him out there again and get just enough blocks to give him a little bit of daylight, and he can take the ball to the end zone.
It would be nice to see somehow Buena getting the ball and trying to break tackles on the outside, you know? I really like the offense the ALA has been playing with tonight. Play action, deep ball to Jaden Thomas. He didn't get it. He received.
That is a clean catch. What an effort by Jaden Thomas.
One-handed catch. He reels that in.
The defender was wearing his jersey, and he somehow stretched out and made that grab. Amazing job by Jaden.
Oh, Lord.
And I got to give him credit. Look, he's playing like he may have a little bit of an injury going on. And the fact that he was able to make that catch, it just speaks highly of the type of athlete he is.
He laid out for it, caught it left-handed without his feet on the ground. What a ridiculous play, as you can see. They're lining up. Yeah, what a great catch.
Great catch.
All right, shotgun formation, handoff up the middle. Lujan gets about 4 on the play. They're trying to take advantage of some of that up-tempo offense right now, it looks like.
You got momentum swinging in your direction, so let's get behind it and see what we can do. I like it. The Colts are now close to the red zone.
I'm a big believer in up-tempo offense, especially when you get inside the 30-yard line. You try, if you can create a mismatch where you've got the same defensive lineman on and you're just beating them over and over, you can create a huge problem down the line. Shotgun formation. He's on the run, throws it out of bounds. That was a
They're going to flag him for that. Here come the flags. Yep. Like he's probably going to get called for intentional grounding.
Yeah.
What I didn't like on that play was number 23 of the defense was able to come in completely untouched. I mean, the moment Caleb got the ball, that defender was right in his face. And unfortunately, that play never had a chance to develop because of that. I'm not sure what happened. It had to have been a missed blocking assignment because he came in and was completely untouched.
And he threw it to the wrong spot in the field. He had the right idea, but he threw almost laterally out of bounds rather than towards the line of scrimmage.
That ball did not look like it went forward too much at all, and there were no receivers in the area. And I think he was thinking, I don't want to take a hit, and I don't want to throw a ball that would get intercepted.
You're right. You're right. Kevin, your analysis is on point. I love it. All right, shotgun formation. Lujan in the backfield. 3 wide receivers set, 1 tight end. 3rd down. Oh, reverse.
Oh, a little tricky.
Oh, Brooks on the outside. Gets a 1st down. What a great little play right there.
I like it, Coach. In a situation where your back is against the wall like this, open up the playbook and let's get creative and see if we can make something work.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is, I didn't realize Brooks, you know, he's a running back. They split him out at wide receiver, and then they ran him around on that orbit, and, you know, getting that run, that reverse was a great little play.
What I'm saying is the coach is saying, hey, who are our playmakers? Let's get the ball to our playmakers. You see them throwing the ball down the field to Jaden Thomas, getting these handoffs here to Michael, and then using Ricardo's speed to get around the corner.
Nice job.
Evades the
tackle.
tackle.
Who is this? Nice run. Number 8. Walker,
nice
TJ
run
Walker.
by number 8, TJ Walker. The strong safety and linebacker now showing that he can carry the ball on offense.
You know what? He was going to play quarterback this year too. If they couldn't find someone, he's a wildcat, man. So he doesn't play on offense all the time. He played a whole lot last year, but number 8 now he's in the backfield.
I think Coach is going all in. He's throwing all his best athletes on the field and hoping that this athleticism is going to reward us with a score.
Nice ball out to the right side. Perfect ball. Buena touchdown. Oh, Lord. Jaden Thomas.
And the light show is going on in the stadium.
Woo!
Great route run there by Jaden, a nice deep out. Good timing. Caleb got it to him, and Jaden hauled in the catch for a touchdown. The Colts are on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that play. Now, both of those running backs picked up the blitz. Just like you were saying, they blitzed like crazy, especially in the red zone. And holy smokes, both of those running backs picked up both of the blitzers on the outside, giving him just enough time to step up.
Get the throw off.
Oh, Lord, what a great play.
Again, great job by Buena's coaching staff on making that adjustment on how to handle that heavy blitz that ALA's been sending all night.
Oh, young Martorello with that beautiful kick. I like that kicker. I like this kicker more.
Did the ball leave the stadium?
It did. I think he kicked it over the scoreboard. Good Lord, Martorello, we need that ball. Bring that ball back, Martorello. Good gravy. What a leg.
So signs of fight from your fighting Colts here tonight.
Hey man, 42-7. There's no giving up in this Buena team. Even if they can't pull this off, if they can put up 2 more touchdowns, I would call that a great success. Especially if they could hold the opposing team to no more points.
I would definitely like to see the defense come out here and either get a stop or how about a turnover?
Oh, that'd be beautiful. Do you think they could pull an onside kick?
At this point, the way that Coach Thomas seems to be going into the trick bag and pulling plays out, I wouldn't be surprised.
I know, right? You and I think alike. I'm telling you, you and I have never worked before together, but I tell you,
we got some synergy working right now.
I think we got it, Kevin. All right, kick off by Buena. Young Martorello. Big leg, deep kick. Good Lord, out of the back of the end zone.
And that's going to be a touchback. And we got the band up and playing again, so let's get some momentum going. I like to see that big Buena Colt defense come out and make a nice stand here late in the third quarter.
We're looking and sounding good. I'm telling you, this Buena Film and TV crew, man, they make us look so good. I couldn't tell you how proud of these kids I am. I'm telling you right now. Now, if you'd like to help us out with any of the sponsorships, all of that is in the show description down below, so go ahead and check them out. Thank you so much to SSVEC, one of our proud sponsors, one of our main sponsors this week.
Make some noise.
Buena on defense, first down, ALA.
Buena in that single high safety look again. And there's a swing pass to the running back. Tackled by a host of Buena Colt defenders, led by Cooper Kraus.
Look at that. You also wouldn't know that he was a middle linebacker getting out on all those tackles out on the perimeter.
To the outside like that. That is reminiscent of one of my favorite players everywhere, number 52, great Ray Lewis from the Baltimore Ravens.
I swear I was going to say that. When you said scrape, I thought Ray Lewis, that
sideline to sideline linebacker.
All-time scraper. All right. Buena Colts, second and about 13. ALA with the ball. High snap. Throws out to the right side to number 20, brought down at about the 25-yard line. They're about 5 yards short. That'll bring up
third down here.
Yeah, that'll bring up third down. Man, what a beautiful evening tonight. We were seeing lightning all over the place.
But the rain went away.
Kids are really pumped. The band is going crazy. I'm telling you, I kind of like this year's band more than I've liked any of the other ones so far. The end of the third quarter. Score 42-7, and everybody's having a good time. You know what? If you had money on this, maybe you're angry, but if you're one of the students,
well, open up betting on high school sports.
Yeah.
Open up betting on high school sports.
Yeah, if you're a degenerate, don't be doing that. But these kids out here are having more fun than anybody out here this week. I'm telling you. I mean, kids are on their feet. Parents in the stands are watching their kids.
And the support that the fans have shown tonight has been great. You know, it's sometimes when you see teams behind this much, you may see an exit of fans, especially at the half, but no one has left.
No.
I think people went and got a hot dog from the snack shack and came back out to support the team and watch the rest of the game.
Oh,
and again, the Colts are still fighting.
They are. This is still a game. This is the fourth quarter.
Games like this teach you they show you who you are.
Yeah,
I mean, this ALA team was a very, very good team last year, and so the Colts are going to learn some lessons here and be able to clean up some things.
Almost tipped ball. Oh no, he gets out in front. What a great play by another bubble screen. Those short passes to the outside.
I really like the hustle I just saw by backup quarterback, now safety, number 16, Colton Garrett, coming over and making that touchdown-saving hit at the end of that pass.
He sure did. Good job, young man. That'll bring up a first down.
You know, some people call it dinking and dunking, but I'm not going to say that. I think they're really good at running short patterns, and I think they believe in their receivers' ability to get yards after the catch.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that pistol formation. Handoff up the middle, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Great job, number 70. And Jax Krause was in on that.
Very short gain on the play.
Jared's got to say how short it was. Very short.
Very short.
Yeah, that was not worth it.
The referee spiked the ball, and it didn't move much at all. Actually, they said it was run for no gain.
Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying.
Number 8, T.J. Walker, coming from across the field, showing hustle to get in the backfield and make a tackle attempt there. I like it.
He is such a great outside linebacker. He's so much fun to watch.
There's so many guys on this team that are making just hustle plays tonight. I think it's great.
That outside, that one-on-one on the outside, that's what I'm afraid of right there.
Especially with the safety so far up in the box there.
Ooh,
and
bobbles the ball. And he throws to the outside. Great job on the defense. Tip that ball at the line of scrimmage.
And if you look, we didn't catch it, but I just caught it now. It looks like ALA has changed out quarterbacks. Their quarterback here is number 14. So I guess number 9, Ben Livingston, is done for the night. Number 14 is going to be coming in and taking over quarterback duties. That last pass a little short.
Buena's starting defense is still out there.
That's right.
Looks like they're going to send they sent 7 on that play. Oh, Cooper Krause going to get him in the backfield. Gets the ball away and completed that. Good Lord.
Within milliseconds of a sack coming.
Oh, just a hair. I mean, he had him in his grasp.
I'm sure he smelled his breath.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, he was riding his back. And then he gets that ball off. What a great, Ty Detmer is doing a great job with those quarterbacks over there. You got to say, like, he's doing exactly what you'd expect.
At that high of a level, you know that he knows a lot of the tools of the trade.
Yeah.
And is probably very, very good with teaching his players the fundamentals.
I'll bet he could teach me a thing or two. I'd love to hear it. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs set. ALA on offense, first down. Handoff up the middle. Yeah, Cooper Krause.
Big hit in the middle, a tackle for a loss.
All
right.
Mama,
here comes that man again.
Oh, who is that on the other side, too? Is number 55, Williams, and Krause on that one. Both of them. Krause got pretty high on him, so kind of
crunch and tackle in the backfield.
Yeah.
There.
But I'll say Williams, I think he kind of stood him up there, too. Credit both those young men on that tackle. Buena Film and TV, thank you so much. Great job this evening. We love the Buena students. All right. ALA shotgun formation. Second down. High snap going deep. Krause missed him. Oh, that wasn't Krause. That was number 75. Had him for a 10-yard loss, and he squirted by. Oh, good Lord.
After the recovery.
Yeah, number 34 picked the ball up and tried to make something out of nothing. And a lot of credit to Mr. Houston Hawkins there, trying to save a play from being from bad to worse.
Yep, exactly. I'll say that was a pretty good job.
So third down here, I'd like to see the Colts get a stop and get off the field. I'd like to see the offense get back out there and try to add to these to the scoreboard here with that momentum they got.
And the student section is still on their feet. SSVEC third down, shotgun formation, looking left to a screen pass. Brought down in the backfield. Great job.
Good initial stop by Barrett.
Initially hit by number 16, but the play was cleaned up and finished by number 52.
Yep. He broke that tackle, but it took enough time to slow him down that the next bigger,
Hold on to it
stronger.
for a little bit because your help is coming.
Dude, I'm telling you, so what they used to say about T.O., you know, the guy was a wide receiver, played at about 220, 230 pounds. They would throw those little bubble screens out to him when he was with the Niners, and he, like his very first game, he went for 200 and something yards because he had this ability to break tackle, as a wide receiver.
True possession receiver.
Oh, it was
just super
ridiculous.
hard to tackle. I mean, this guy was the size of a safety.
He really was. He was ridiculous. Wow, that ball goes out at about the 25-yard line. I'll say Buena's punter is a better punter, but
I think so too.
But ALA getting it out of bounds. You know, maybe they're trying to avoid having Jaden Thomas return a kick, which makes sense too.
Special team is where the magic happens for this Colt team, and I would kick it away from them too. I'm surprised that on the kickoff they're still kicking to Jaden.
Good point, yeah.
And they better not kick one to Ricardo because he could take it to the house too.
I know, it's both those kids. All right, Buena takes over, first down. Starters are still in. They're trying to put some points on the board. Scores 42-7. Oh, ball tipped. Picked off by number 19 ALA. Going the other direction. 2 broken tackles. Brought down at about the 15-yard line.
Oh, just a sad state of events here. A ball that probably would have been caught and got for some yards. Tipped by the receiver and
hit him right in the hands.
Right in the hands.
Just pop that sucker up. But you know, like that's the thing is they'll have to play defense now, and they have been playing so well on defense right now. They haven't put up any other points.
Right.
42-7. They're inside the 20. I'm expecting that Buena can hold them on this, and this.
I think they can.
And
I'm looking for a turnover here.
Yep.
Try to sprinkle a little Colt magic towards the field and see if we can get a turnover here.
All right, ALA taking the field. 1st and 10.
Keep it up, student section. Let's go.
Student section still rocking and rolling. I love these kids. Energy. Handoff up the middle, number 5, 1 broken tackle, brought down by number 16 after a gain of about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, it was just a pretty simple inside zone right up the middle of the field.
Yeah, they got a little bit of a crease right there, and he just bounced it.
They got a nice push between the guard and center and opened up a good hole. The running back was able to take the ball right through.
Lots of hands on hips on the defensive line right there. You gotta, you know, that's funny because like usually Buena is the team that outlasts other teams because of the altitude and all these things. They usually have better stamina, but ALA looks like they're unfazed. Oh, another high snap. Handoff up the middle, brought down in the backfield by Williams. Great job. And
nice
the clock
there.
is running.
The clock is running. We're just about to hit the 5-minute mark. You know what you were talking about, the hands on the hips. Like we said earlier, this Colt team has a lot of two-way players.
Yes.
And so even with the conditioning that they've been doing in practice, it's going to be tough to continue to come and play at peak performance. And also, they're now playing against fresh players. They're playing against a completely subbed out offense. So these guys got fresh legs that they're playing against.
Very true. And it doesn't look like they're losing a lot. Isn't that the scary thing is when the backups come in and they don't lose a lot?
Right.
It's like, oh, shoot. What are we looking for next year? Oh, look how big their tight end is. Good Lord, what is that?
Oh, my
Do they have a moose out there, or is that a player? What?
That kid looks like Brock Bowers' little brother.
Oh, I don't know.
Number 88.
Number 88 might as well be 6'7". What the heck is that thing doing on the field?
What is in the water up in Gilbert?
Good Lord. I think I saw him dragging the bus up here. I didn't know that was one of the players. All right. He's probably a freshman too. That's the scariest thing
Clock
about
starts
him.
running again.
Shotgun formation,
Coming close
ALA.
to 4 minutes.
3rd down and 8. Can they hold? Quarterback looking right. Picked. Oh, good Lord. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
That was an amazing break on the ball there. Great instinctive defense by TJ Walker.
That was a touchdown.
That definitely should have been the pick six. He would still be running right now if he wouldn't have dropped that pick. But again, a dropped interception is still an incomplete pass.
True. It was a great, no, that's a pass deflection. That is an excellent play. Hey, coach just went a touchdown, that's all.
Yes.
Good Lord, I love that boy. Man, what a great job on defense. Outside linebacker just lining up in the backfield, ready to catch that ball. All right. Shotgun formation, another high snap, a lot of pressure. He's down in the backfield.
And the sack by Jax Krause, number 44.
I'm telling you, I thought number 55 got him, and then I thought his knee went down.
Spun out of it.
Yeah, he somehow spun out of Williams' grasp, and wow, Krause with another great defensive game. He's been having these incredible games all season long.
Gotta love the hustle of the, actually, was it?
I think that was a turnover on downs.
It was a turnover on downs. The Colts have the ball on offense.
All right, first
they
down.
made the stand we asked them to.
Yes. Let's see if they can throw a ball to Jaden Thomas. That's what I'm hoping for.
Colts playing for pride here.
Nobody's left yet. Low ball, handoff up the middle.
That's probably going to be a face mask, it looks like. That defender got a handful of face mask and helmet there.
Yeah, it's that reaction where you see, you and I grew up in a time where the shoulder pads were so gigantic, you could kind of grab that, but now that the shoulder pads are so much smaller, when you see that turn, it's almost always a face mask. Yeah,
Yep.
And you know the funny thing was the pads turned almost on a dime. There was a huge, up until 2005, and I know the player that changed it all. So Joe Thomas for the tackle for the
Cleveland Browns.
Yes, he put on wide receiver pads. It was ridiculous. It was like he wasn't playing at all, or no pads at all.
Didn't have anything going on.
No, shotgun formation. It looks like ALA is a little bit confused.
Blitz coming up the middle.
Oh, beautiful ball. Gets it to Jaden Thomas
with another diving catch.
Yep. All right, let's see if they can get that 2-minute offense underway. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Buena trying to put another touchdown on the board. Yeah, a little bit
just
outside.
a little off target there.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down now.
We would like you to thank all of our sponsors. If that just means going and thanking them, if you see their name on one of the boards or on any of the displays that we've got going, if it's SSVEC or if it's, any of the real estate people or the restaurants, shotgun formation looking right. He just dodged a couple guys. Great job. And he completes a ball out to number 6.
And that'll be a SSVEC 1st down.
Nice job, Kevin. Good Lord. I've been looking for a moment to say it. You did it just perfect.
I got your back, buddy.
I love this guy. Kevin is a great speaker. All right. They're moving on offense. Shotgun formation. Throwing deep to the left side.
Yeah,
all
that's going to
kinds
be
of
pass
flags.
interference. There was a lot of contact in the secondary.
Yeah.
But something I want to point out from that play from the penalty was I really like how the backs have been picking up these blitzers that ALA has been sending.
Yes.
So great adjustment that the offensive line coach has probably made to have his back start picking up these free guys.
Excellent point, because, in the NFL, that might be the most important thing that a running back can do, is be able to pick up blitzers. As a Chiefs fan, I watch these guys, and if they get plowed over, they get yanked from the game.
If you cannot block in the NFL, you won't be there very long.
Nope.
You're lucky if you make it there and you can't block.
Oh man, my favorite players in the NFL are blocking running backs. My favorite running back, Jerick McKinnon. Oh, he used to light people up.
Player. Yes.
Oh. All right, shotgun formation, 1st down, 30 seconds left. Throws to the left side. Jaden Thomas. Did they call him down?
They called him down. His knee hit the ground. There wasn't a whistle blown at the time.
No whistle blown. It looks like they've called a timeout. There's 20 seconds left. They're trying to put 7 points on the board. Good Lord,
Coach
he
found
slipped.
something that's working, but yet that little bit of a slip, and he stopped. He thought he was down, and the refs didn't blow the whistle, but he knew he was. So again, great execution by the Colts. The O-line picked up that blitz again, and then Caleb showed a lot of poise getting that ball off to get the connection with Thomas.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Check out all of our sponsors in the show notes down below. If you're on YouTube or on Facebook, please say thank you to them if you ever see any of these people in person. Again, we are out here in beautiful Buena Field with the Buena Film and TV crew. Great kids. We would love to thank them. Tim Ingold, the director, all the students involved. All right, shotgun formation. Buena trying to get some points on the board. Throwing to the outside. One broken tackle, dives for the end zone.
Waiting for the signal.
Oh, come on.
There it is. Touchdown, Colts.
That's what I'm talking about.
Great effort by Jaden Thomas, coming back on that route, making the catch, and then diving and reaching to get that touchdown there.
Not just diving and reaching, he puts his hand on the ground and he reaches and he's stretched all the way. Gumby, my man, couldn't stretch that far. What a great job by Jaden Thomas.
Jaden Thomas, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic.
Good Lord.
With the stretch.
And look at him. He's out there on the PAT team. Great job by, in the closing seconds, putting up that second touchdown on ALA. Big kick, and it looks like there's a flag on the play.
I think offsides on the defense.
I'm not sure. I think I just decline and take the points.
Unless you want to take the position and then go for a two-point attempt.
Yeah, see, that's the fun thing is, like, I really like
opens up options.
Yeah, I mean, 2 points right now. Yeah, I think.
Let's see what Coach Thomas decides to do.
Special thanks to the Buena Band, the Buena coaches, the Buena fan base, all these students that are still out here cheering on their team. Thank you to Coach Thomas. All right, man. Coach Kevin, it's been a great evening. We're probably going to do just a little bit of post-game, maybe a little bit of 5 minutes after this, and then we're going to get out of here. So, are there any things that you'd like to say in the last few minutes, in the waning seconds of this game?
Yeah, I'd like to say that it's great to see the team in the face of adversity continue to show effort, you know, and it's always a good sign when you got a group of guys that just are not willing to give up.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, I don't believe that I like turning L's into lessons instead of losses, and the lesson learned tonight is that this Colt team has a lot of fighting and they won't say die.
I love that. Yeah, take that L and turn it into a lesson. Kick is up and it's good.
13 seconds remaining in the game.
Now, do they try the onside kick, or do they just squib it and just let the game run out?
I mean, I think at this point in the game, you got two decisions. You can try to get yourself another couple of plays on offense, or you can try to get out here and remain unscathed and injury-free.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's such a good point. It's like anything can happen on any one of these plays. I remember it was the very first play of the very first game of the season, and our best player went down with I want to say it was like torn ACL, never coming back. He never played football again. It was back in the 90s, you know, ACLs were a totally different thing.
That was a career ender back then.
Yeah,
definitely.
so like, and that was just the way it was. That's what sports are about, is like, can you overcome the adversity? That's what it's all about. It's putting adversity in the lives of people that wouldn't ordinarily see it. They're playing a sport and a game, and they're playing their hearts out for their community, but this is about seeing what they can do with the adversity. That's all these lessons are about, and God bless them for not doing it you haven't seen any unsportsmanlike penalties.
Very clean game.
Super clean.
A
These
lot of
kids,
sportsmanship tonight.
great game, and that's what we're seeing a lot of from all these Buena kids. I'm talking about the entire student body. Good kids top to bottom, man.
Program showing a lot of character here tonight.
Buena deep kick. Wow. Oh, that was kind of a wacky one.
It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, penalty on the play. A little bit after
that penalty, I think it's going to be just because the ball got kicked out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
But there was a little something happening down there in the middle
around the
35-yard line or so.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you don't get hit like that.
No, that's not normal.
When you get hit and you leave your feet completely, you gotta keep an eye out.
You probably got hit by the side where your eyes weren't looking.
I played on kickoff and kick return. You never lose track of anybody.
Don't want to do that because you get caught. You end up with your feet in the air.
Oh, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's like a crackback block.
Yep.
They used to allow crackback blocks so deadly.
You talked about it earlier, just so many different, rule changes and innovations in the game that have really made the game safer.
It really has. We played a vicious, dangerous game.
So,
ALA taking victory formation, being very respectful about it. It looks like they're in the pistol victory formation, which I've never seen before. I wouldn't take that risk, but that will run out the last 13 seconds of the game. Thank you so much to this ALA squad and to the Buena Fighting Colts for playing their absolute hearts out. What an excellent job. Eagles 42, Fighting Colts 14. Like you said, we've learned some lessons. That was the L here, is the lessons. So we've got lessons that we're learning about recovering and resilience. What else did we learn tonight?
I think we also learned that when we make adjustments and we execute them properly, we can get momentum going. So I think that the coaches are probably going to take some notes away from this and make adjustments maybe a little differently in the future. That's going to help the team better. But I saw a great effort from the kids tonight. Again, I said it many times. I've seen a team that didn't quit, and I saw the stars making star-like plays.
They really
the kids
did.
That are our best players, especially on those last couple of offensive series, they're stepping up and making big plays. And so this team is going to need those players to continue playing at a high level like that to take its quest to make it into the playoffs and further into that postseason tournament of football here.
Okay, who would you put down as player of the game for tonight?
I think tonight's player of the game, I think it's going to be a defensive guy.
I was going to do that too.
And I think it's going to be my man number 52, Cooper Kraus.
You and I might as well have just the exact same brain. I was going to say the exact same thing. I was like, we've seen him all over the field. Defensive pass coverage. He was getting sacks. He was getting tackles behind the line of scrimmage. He was on both sides of the field.
Making chase down tackles from the other side.
Like he was playing like a safety. It was really, really fun to see. So yes, you and I are on the same page. So he was my player of the game for tonight too. So thank you so much, man. Thank you for coming out at the last second, my man. Nobody knew this, but this guy was asked, I don't know, 3 hours ago. No, I guess at this point it's like 6 hours ago. But 3 hours before this game started, this man said yes to coming on the air.